The city of Jinsen is on fire.
The fuck?
There is yelling and panic all around you. And you see armored individuals making their way up the ladders. Immediately, Rasmus goes into, like, doctor mode, like, not doctor mode, arch wizard in charge mode. And starts panicking, and he starts chanting these magical words you don't know. I from in Navi. And you see a wall appear, this vibrant red wall of light appear straight across half of the city, blocking off the side where these soldiers are coming from. And then another wall, yellow, and then orange, and a whole rainbow of walls appear. He's taking a deep breath, breathing heavy after casting that spell. They've come.
Who's come?
Ginny.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor as he's talking to me.
It's Mage Armor. Good call. Ginny, you need to make your way out of the city. He's really heavy from breath. You know if it's from teleporting the low altitude or the effort of casting that spell at his age. You need to get out of here.
What am I going to do? How long is this gonna last? I don't feel like this is gonna work out.
Ginny, be quiet. I understand. I want to teach you more, but they're here.
Who's here?
You need to make your way east to the village of Mercer. There you'll find a man named Graven. Find him and talk to him.
Well, where would I find him? Around?
It's hard to say. It's
okay. I'm looking
there's
around.
people looking for you, looking for me. People who don't like magic, who blame magic for what happened in Sesmond. You cannot listen. Look at me. Look. You cannot let anyone see you use magic. Do you understand me? Say yes. Promise me you will not use magic in front of anyone.
Nobody.
Make your way to Mercer. Find Graven. You need to make your way to Mercer. Find Graven. He will help you. He'll take care of you. He is harboring magical individuals. I'll do my best to evacuate the city here and give you a head start. Go now.
When will I see you? Exactly.
I'll make my way to you as soon as I can, but you need to go. You need to go now. You already see, glancing over his shoulder, the yellow and red walls are already gone, and they're slowly making their way through each of these set of walls that he's put up magically. He kind of glances over from it, puts his hand on up to your shoulder and pulls you down to his level. Kind of kisses you on the forehead. Be careful. Please don't use magic.
I give him a nice hug.
He kind of reaches up and does a thing, a magical flourish, and reaches out and it's your teddy bear.
Oh my gosh.
He hands it to you. Hurry. Take the southern ladder. Be quiet. Do not be seen.
Okay.
Remember, no magic. You understand?
Okay. I understand.
You hear kind of a crashing, shattering sound, and you both look back over. You see that all that's left is the violet wall.
I'm also going to cast Blade Ward.
Cast Blade Ward on yourself. Fine, yeah.
Before the end of everything.
Yeah. Be safe.
I give him another hug.
He pushes you away, and you hear another shattering sound as the last wall is broken, and men start funneling up these ladders and into the city. He kind of rubs his hands together and starts chanting, and these kind of arcane-looking circles appear on the ground, and creatures start coming out of them. You see 5 or so fairies appear out of nowhere, and they start flying around and turning armed soldiers into like butterflies and rabbits. There is another circle that appears, and a being that appears to be made purely of fire kind of flickers into existence and starts making its way through. As it does so, the ground next to it and around it starts catching flames as it makes its way towards these guards. And with that, how do you wish to proceed?
What ladder am I next to right now?
You are in the northern part of the city, near your home, where you teleported back to. He said the southern ladder?
Eastern.
Eastern. I remember directions.
He wants me to not be seen. So I'm going to...
First things first, Ashlyn.
Yes.
You are a wild magic sorceress, and you
Yes.
cast mage armor.
I did.
Would you please roll me a d20?
6.
6. Okay. So nothing happens here. We'll take a moment to take a knowing
I
roll.
also casted mage armor, and I also casted blade ward.
Blade ward is a cantrip, I believe, correct?
Oh yes.
That would not proc your wild magic. So with that, how do you
Okay.
proceed? As men are coming through the city, you look back and you see Rasmus. He has his staff. He's like fighting people off and casting spells. And 3 men come up the ladder and he kind of waves his hand and there's this push of energy as the leaves riffle off and fall off the trees. These men go falling back down the ladder.
I'm gonna
He
try
seems to be
to
holding his own free
climb
wall
to
against
one of the trees and use the trees as cover to get through the town.
up into the branches of a tree or down towards the base.
Into the branches. I need to get to the eastern ladder, so
Okay.
we'll just do that.
So I want a athletics check as you go around behind someone's house and climb up one of the trees that's supporting the house.
Come on, Ginny. This is the real shit, man. You gotta straighten yourself up. Oh god, that's an 8.
Okay, so you start climbing. You grab a branch, and as you put your weight and pull up, it snaps, and you fall back down to the ground. As you're looking over, you notice that the whole western side of the village is completely on fire, and it's slowly spreading towards
How do I
you.
knock this? I am 5'7" inside of a village full of gnomes
Mhm.
who are like 3 feet.
Yes,
Trying not to be seen is going to be very hard.
that is an issue. Yes.
I guess I will try to use buildings as cover. That's my best bet, I suppose.
Yeah. So I want a stealth check from you as you're zigzagging in between buildings, ducking behind gardens and
That's
canopies.
That's 19.
No, 19.
No, 19.
Get some 19s in the chat. So with that, you make your way through, huddling, hanging. At one point you hear a clank of metal armor, and you duck to the side in like an alleyway as you see 3 or 4 armed men running through towards the direction you came from, presumably after Rasmus, who you can no longer see. You can hear the sounds of combat in the distance.
Okay.
You peek your head out, coast is clear, and you continue running. Eventually you make your way down the ladder and out into the village. Or out of the village, into the woods below.
Alright. How's the foliage look right now? Is there like a
It's
lot of stuff?
fairly dense.
I'm still wearing all my furs and stuff.
Yeah,
So
you are
that's
extremely warm. Between the fires and the smoke, and you are extremely warm,
Like
you're
sweating.
sweating. You don't freaking care right now. The world is ending around you.
Alright, yeah, what's the foliage on the ground look like?
There are trees dense enough to support a village.
Yes, but the ground, like the foliage
Like
on the
very
ground.
on the ground, like shrubs,
Yes.
bushes.
Things like that.
There is not so much of that kind of thing happening. Due to the fact that there's all these trees above you supporting this town, not much sunlight gets through. So it's not a very good environment for other things to grow underneath the trees.
Alright, I guess I'll just dart my way through the dense woods then.
Did you keep stalking quietly? You're not going as fast as you could. You're trying to make an effort to be quiet. You're making your way through.
I'm not terribly worried about being quiet at this point. The village above me is on fire, and I highly doubt they can hear me at this point. So I'm gonna go and just like
full out
fucking
sprint.
go.
Alright, you're just going for it, sprinting through the woods. You're familiar with these woods.
Hopping over some sticks.
Over
Trees.
logs, ducking under trees, you make your way through. You run for a good, what's your constitution?
12.
Give me a d4, please.
1.
You run for a good half hour before you have to stop. You're breathing heavy, your sides hurt, you just like collapse
Is
leaning
there
against
like
a tree.
a tree, like a fallen tree I can use to like take cover with the like roots system? Some stuff growing on it.
I'll run a perception check, looking around for some kind of cover.
Boop.
Oh, that's off the table. Our first off the table of the game, folks.
What am I? Perception?
Mhm.
That's 11.
Yeah, you can find a knocked-over tree fairly easily. And kind of half-rotten mushrooms growing on the side of a tree. You're just breathing heavily. You can feel your heartbeat in your eyes, but you need to keep going. You just have this urge to survive, to live, to get away.
I'm gonna take a moment to. I guess I'll keep them on. It's gonna take some time to get all these things off of me, so I'm just gonna.
You are very sweaty. You're tired.
Gross.
You are probably
There's
dehydrated
proof.
at this point. You're pretty.
Yeah, poof of hair.
It's pretty moist in there, pretty scummy.
Cool. I need that in my life. How long did I run for? 20.
A half hour.
Half hour. I think both my things have. No, my mage armor is still a thing, but I do believe my blade ward is no longer a thing. So, yeah.
So you're laying there, leaning against this tree, kind of breathing heavily,
Clenching my sides.
clutching your sides, just trying to get the world to be straight again.
Mm-hmm. But can I take a peek over, see if there's anybody following me?
You kind of peek over, and you see smoke billowing in the distance from the tree cover. You don't see anyone behind you.
That's a plus.
Yeah. Kind of. You turn back around, and there's a spear there, connected to a shaft, connected to a hand, connected to an arm, connected to a person.
Is the person alive, or are they very dead?
They're alive. It is a You're not sure what race this individual is, but they're wearing plate armor from head to toe. And they're kind of looking down at you. And kind of the spear. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I'm exploring. I am exploring.
Why are you out of breath?
I thought we'd go on a run. Get
And
some
run.
exercise.
Kind of looks over past you.
Nice cardio? Yeah.
A run from Jensen.
No, I live in a what's the word for it? A cottage over there. He points in the. He said so the city is to the. I'm supposed to go to the west, right?
Yes.
I point to the east. I'm from a cottage over there in the east.
Towards the east is toward Jensen.
Then not the east. Then I'll point to the north then.
Okay. I want you to the east. I mean the north.
No, to the north.
Roll me a deception check, please, as you're like.
Oh yeah. 20.
20, yeah. Okay, he kind of looks skeptically at you and over. These woods are not safe right now. You need to go home.
Why? What's going on?
It's not for me to say, but you should not be around here. If anyone else sees you, people are not as nice as me. You need to get home and stay home for a few days.
Okay. Thank you.
And he starts walking off towards the direction of Jensen, clanking his metal armor as he goes.
Just sweating a bit more than I was previously.
Yeah, pretty scummy right now.
I knew I should have took the deception skill. I thought about it, but I didn't.
I mean, even without that, you still got a 20.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
It's cool.
If you look at that charisma score, it's pretty damn high.
It's intense.
20 charisma, level 1.
Yep. Rolled an 18, and then she's a half elf, so she gets a +2 in charisma.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah. And none of my other rolls were like worthy enough to be my main skill, so yeah, I'm there, and I'm at that 20.
So Art makes his way back towards Jensen.
Just there. I make sure he's not in sight of me, so he can't see me, so I can go not the way that I said I was going.
Yep. You finally catch your breath. It's starting to get late in the day. We spent quite a bit of time walking through the mountains to the dragon, spent some time there, walked back, and then ran for a while. So it's starting to get later in the day at this point.
Yeah. That's nice.
You looking back, you can see just a very distant. You don't see the guy anymore. You can hear him though, fumbling through the woods. His bulky armor is not the best for making through the woods.
All right.
You see smoke bellowing up from what used to be Jensen. You're not sure what's there now, but.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go towards that Mercer place. Have I ever been to Mercer? Or no, not really. Just kind of hanging out about that Jensen life.
Mercer is a good 2 days from Jensen. But you're familiar with the area. You've seen maps.
I've studied maps. It's fine. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
So you know that it is in a westerly direction. Yeah.
Do I know if there's roads nearby anywhere?
Well, there is a path.
I'm not supposed to be seeing though. Well, I should be fine. So I've escaped. So as long as I don't use magic, I should be fine, right?
You are walking through the woods now. Are you still wearing all of your warm winter furs from other place?
I think I'm gonna get rid of a good portion of it. I don't know what to do with it though. I don't want to leave trails of me being there, but at the same time, this shit's hot.
You jam it all in your bag. Got middle school at the end of the week.
I already have my teddy bear to try and jam into my bag.
I mean, teddy bear's not that big.
Yeah, I guess not.
Unless you're carrying the teddy bear.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll just try to stuff it inside my bag, see how it goes.
You want to carry it? Try to roll up and strap it to the side.
Just strap it to my bedding, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll travel with it some way, shape, or form. Yeah.
So how set are you for adventuring?
How set?
Yeah, you kind of left. You had your carry-on you brought for this.
I do know. I knew I was going somewhere on a field trip, so I probably bring all my exploring stuff, right?
Yeah. You have all of your gear. Question is your gear good gear for surviving? Or did you get the scholar's pack and have some paper and pens?
I selected the explorer's pack because believe it or not, she could not. She had the choice of the explorer's pack or the engineer's pack. She didn't have a choice of the scholarly or any of that jazz, or else I would have took it. But yeah, she has the explorer's pack, so she has rations and all that jazz.
So how do you wish to proceed? It is getting later. It's not quite evening yet, but you can see the sun is starting to go down.
I'll travel for a little while.
Okay.
And only stop when it's too dark to really continue. I can see in the dark, but it's not safe to travel in the dark, so I won't travel.
So you're fairly comfortable in the woods. You've grown up in this area around Jensen. You spent a lot of time here. However, you've always been back to your safe little home by dark.
Yes.
So that being said, you know it's dangerous at night. A lot of nocturnal things are about. Creatures, a lot of reptiles, snakes and such. Hungry predators. You know about this, which is why you've always been home before dark, and why the city itself is built up in the trees as opposed to on the ground.
Mm-hmm. I think I will go ahead and, when I get to the point of setting up, I will set up a kind of a tent with my furs and such that I have from my early word that I don't.
From the previous adventure with your friend.
That's an excursion. My previous excursion.
Cool. So how do you want to go about doing this?
I'm gonna find some a good spot where some trees have fallen, maybe in a bit of a triangle.
Okay.
And try to make something around that. Hopefully a little tighter because it's coats and stuff, so it's hard to do the thing otherwise. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find some nice fallen logs that I can turn into a fort of sorts.
So roll me a survival check as you make your pillow fort.
My pillow fort? It's not a pillow fort. It's
your
fur fort.
Your fur
fort. I got a natural one.
Natural one. So you gather a bunch of twigs, sticks, and you build a kind of lean-to against the side of a tree, and make your nice little structure. And you're like, oh, I can do this. You kind of crawl in there. Yeah, as long as I don't move at all in my sleep whatsoever, I should be fine.
I might wake up with some furs on me.
The wind kind of blows and it shudders a little bit. You made a beautiful sail. Not the best structure though.
It's fine. I can do this. I will make do with this here.
As you attempt to get up out of it, it does collapse on you. If you bump the side and it all falls.
Can I try to make it again?
Yeah, go for it. Try again.
Well, that didn't work. Let's try this instead. That's a little better. That's a nature. That's
survival.
12. Oh, survival.
Make a difference.
Yes, it does make a difference. Survival. That's a 9. It's fine. It's great.
Yeah, it's fine. Cool. So this time you gather some more sticks and you make a more stable structure. You find some vines and use them to kind of tie things up along with your rope. And It's not pretty. It's not spacious or comfortable, but it'll keep the elements off of you and conceal you a little bit.
All right. This is great. I'll just. Yeah.
So I thought the sun is starting to go down. Do you want to try to find some food?
I have rations.
Oh, you have rations.
I have
cool.
rations because I'm an explorer, man.
Want to build a fire or anything like that?
I think I've seen enough fire today. I'm not gonna build a fire. I'll just kind of hang out next to it. It's the summer, right? So the weather is pleasant.
It'll get cold at night.
I also have my nice bedroll that I'll just like cozy up in.
Beautiful, little cocoon.
I'm gonna put my hat on.
Great. You do have your nice warm winter clothing.
Yeah, but I used that to build a.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have your hat and your.
I have gloves, hat. My scarf might have been used for my thing. Probably as a rope.
Use it as rope.
I have rope as well, though. Actually. Oh, all my knitted stuff is gone.
All your beautiful knitting.
Oh man. Maybe it won't be. Next time I go to that magnificent mansion, it should be fine, right?
Question: all the things you knitted, did you use actual materials to knit that stuff,
yes,
or did you use things from the mansion?
I used actual materials to knit that stuff, so it's probably burnt to a crisp. It's great. It's a lot of work that went to that knitting.
It's fine.
Sad. At least I had my teddy bear.
You have either your teddy bear or a copy of it. You're not sure which.
It's my teddy bear, Andreas.
Okay. You want to get Snow White in here and make an appearance? Ashley might actually have a teddy bear.
I'm not ashamed.
It always finds its way onto my side of the bed. Somehow.
He gets jealous.
I get mad.
Yeah, so I'll just cozy in for the night. No fire for me. I'm good on fire thing.
As you curl up for the night, get nice and cozy and comfy, go to sleep. You dream pleasant dreams of pleasant things. And,
what? Kind of a horrible day. I've been through enough traumatic experiences in my life.
Was it a horrible day? I mean, sure, your whole home was burnt down and destroyed. But like,
my
you got to see a dragon give birth.
Wonderful father figure might be dead.
But you got to see it. The beginning was pretty cool. Just it ended on a bad note. Why are you?
Yeah, it's fine. It's great. Everything is
nice.
Everything is nice. Yeah, I'll just cozy up for the night.
Cool. You rested the night undisturbed.
Good to know.
Wake up in the morning. Stretch. As you stretch, you forget for a minute that you're laying on the cold, hard floor.
Just tear down everything.
Open, stretch, and you realize, hey, I'm in the middle of the woods, not in my bed, in my messy room.
Everything just collapsed on me.
In my tower.
Now go ahead and stuff all of my things back in my bag. Yeah. So yeah, I get up with my wonderful self and collapse down all my things because I suck at building shelters apparently.
Yes.
I just got stuff back in my bag.
Your stomach's growling. You're ready for that beautiful breakfast that your servants can't make you this morning.
I'm just gonna eat this here.
Rations again.
Dried stuff.
Some nice dried berries and mushrooms from the local surrounding.
Oh, mushrooms.
You like mushrooms?
Dried mushrooms? I feel like that'd be unpleasant.
I don't know. I don't know what goes in a ration. You add some water to it, it's fine.
Reconstitute it in like a nice little fire.
Yeah.
It's some like mushroom broth.
You never made a fire.
It's true. I've lived a modest life inside a magnificent mansion.
Yeah. So with that, you make your way and you start heading west again?
Yeah, the way I'm supposed to be going.
That's west, correct. I was telling you, but I didn't want to tell you what to do. So halfway through, I changed it into like a question, like I was asking you if that's what you were doing. And yeah.
Yes.
West again? So you start making your way west. After walking for an hour or so. You start approaching a body of water. You know it's to be the mushroom lake, or the mushroom woods.
I feel my water skin.
Oh yeah, your water skin is pretty empty. You pretty much drowned it last night after that run.
All that running, all that sweating. I think I'm gonna bathe too. I'm pretty stinky right now. I don't know what I was wearing previously. Was I wearing robes previously?
What do you normally wear?
I have common clothes, but I'm also an apprentice to a wizard, so...
Imagine you would wear your common clothes, right?
Alright, that's pretty stinky.
Pretty stinky.
I'll wash my clothes and myself. Yeah.
Take some time to clean.
Take some cleaning up to... Yeah, I feel kind of gross.
You dip it in the water. It is nice and cool and cold, refreshing. Wakes you up. You drink some. You fill your water skin. You bathe it up. You wash some pits.
Yeah. Splash that face.
It feels good. It feels you need this. You slept on the ground last night in the dirt.
After running for half an hour.
One side of your face is just like dirt because it was on the ground and. Yeah.
Nice and scrubbed. So yeah.
So you spend a good amount of time just. You smell like smoke and dust and dirt, and you just.
Yeah, that water. I wish I had some soap.
Yeah, unfortunately, no soap around. No soap vines.
Do I have some flowers nearby I could perfume myself with?
Let me get survival or nature check.
Nature check. 7.
You find some flowers nearby.
She's rolling kind of badly today, but it's fine. I'm gonna freshen myself up with some flowers.
Yeah, you just kind of like rub them on your skin, and it smells nice. You smell.
I'm a half elf. I need to smell pleasant, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's better than you were. We'll put it that way. It's not the best. Rubbing a flower on you doesn't give you the best smell. It's kind of like pollen-y and weird, but
I'll just drift the pollen off and just have this like residue of wonderful smelliness.
And you continue walking on. So you reach this awkward spot here. So we'll hold the map like this. Boop, 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 boop. It's inverted, so it's hard to tell. Here's the mushroom lake she's at now. Pretty big lake.
Like right over here somewhere.
You can be the finger.
Right over here somewhere.
She's heading to Mercer, which is
right over here.
Right over there.
So yeah.
I'll
see so much.
You have an option here. Do you want to go through the lake? It'd be faster than going around it to get to Mercer.
You mean like swimming?
Swimming or build some kind of raft float thing?
No, I think
or do you want to take the long way around the lake?
I think I'm just going to walk around it.
Walk around it?
I think that's the safe bet
here. Can't go around it, can't go through it, guess I'll go around it.
Yeah, I'll just take the safe bet here and just go around it.
Cool.
Because, yeah, she's supposed to get to Mercer. And she can't do that if she's dead. I continue around the lake to... How much does that add? Just like a good half hour?
We'll say a good 3 hours.
Right.
It's a rather sizable lake. It's just... The lake is the size of the city of Mercer.
Yeah.
Village of Mercer. Named after Matthew Mercer.
You spelled it wrong.
I made it all fantasy-like. So it wasn't obvious.
No, it's Messer. It's not Mercer, it's Messer.
We'll make a better map, the names will be spelled right.
We plan on making a digital map in the future.
No, we're not. We have some really cool... I want to give Ginny inspiration for when to sing The Miracle of Childbirth.
Oh, thanks.
So write that on your character sheet.
Yeah,
you have one inspiration, Ginny.
Oh, thanks.
That has been awarded and given for when to sing The Miracle of Childbirth. It wasn't quite childbirth because it was just like the egg hatching because it was a dragon.
Dragon birth. It was
not
adorable.
Quite live birth, but it was still pretty interesting.
Cute. Hella cute.
Am I a pretty dragon?
Such a pretty dragon.
Okay. Anyways, make a gift of that.
Yes. All right.
So you make your way around the edge. In this area, snakes are a big deal. Less so during the day. But there's a lot of snakes around. Yes, there are some amphibious threats, some large frogs, some very large centipedes, other things like that like to hang out in these woods.
Right. Oh, I should cast mage armor for myself.
Are you going to cast mage armor on yourself?
Just in case. Just to be prepared.
Do it.
I'm not supposed to cast magic.
Mage armor.
But I'm going to do it anyway.
You're going to cast mage armor? Cool.
There's nobody around. It's fine.
Cast your mage armor. It happened.
Yeah. Okay.
I want you to roll me a wild magic check, please.
Oh, yeah. Natural 20.
Natural 20. There it is. I'm going to step away from
That means that I get to roll on the magic table. So the wild source of this wonderful thing that if you roll the correct number on a dice, you end up activating your dormant magic that you still have problems controlling. So I just rolled a natural 20, and I'm gonna roll the hell out of that table.
So as a wild sorcerer, every time you cast a first level spell or higher, you have to roll a d20. If you roll a 20, some uncontrollable magic kind of slips out and something interesting happens.
Whoops. That happens sometimes. I've been practicing for a very long time. I still got a handle on things, though. It's hard. It's very difficult.
So the big thing about this is, I think this is very interesting, but how often do you roll a 20? Even though every time you cast a spell, like at lower levels, it doesn't happen very often.
When you use your innate abilities as a sorcerer, you do roll them, though, no matter what.
Yes.
Your innate things. But casting spells, I think it would be kind of hard to deal with if you were casting spells, because if it happened every time you cast spells, because that would really screw with things, like a lot.
So roll me a d100, please.
Oh man, I don't have that out.
As you get that ready.
Yeah.
So I think this is very interesting. I want to build upon it. So how we're doing it for this game, it's a house rule. House rules. Warning. It's a house rule. So I like the idea in Harry Potter. There's this idea that if a wizard tries to not use magic and hold it back, it becomes violent and tries to escape. So that happened to Dumbledore's sister. She tried not to use magic, and her magic slipped out and did horrible
Killed her.
things.
It's fine.
So I like that idea. So what we're going to do is for every day she does not cast magic, when she does, the DC will go down for that. So if she goes one day without casting magic, it will be a 19 or a 20 instead of just a 20 for wild magic. Or if it's 2 days, it'll be an 18 or a 20. So if she goes 20 days without casting any magic, and then casts a spell, it's guaranteed to happen.
Yep. Stuff.
So we're going to be keeping track of what days she casts magic or doesn't.
I got an 85.
So I was really upset when she cast Mage Armor yesterday. So 85. Scrolling down. 85. You cast Mirror Image.
Oh no. So I'm pretty sure Mirror Image is where you have a copy of yourself.
I think there's 3 copies of yourself.
3 copies of yourself that are just like wandering around next to you. I'm now quadruple it. However, they copy everything you do, so if you were to say, like, if I were to get caught by someone right now, and they questioned me, and I said something like, oh, I'm a quadruplet, they're all my siblings, they would say the same thing.
In unison. It would be creepy.
Yeah.
So, Mirror Image. 3 illusionary duplicates of yourself appear in your space. Until the spell ends, the duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting positions so it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use your action to dismiss these duplicates. You cannot because of wild magic, though.
How long does it last?
It lasts for 1 minute. Each time a creature targets you, d20 and see if it hits you. Duplicates. Creature is unaffected by its spell if it can't see it or relies on senses other than sight, such as blind sight. Can still perceive the illusion as false, as with true sight. So that is Mirror Image. Makes her harder to hit, but she has 3 duplicates.
Just kind of like hanging out. I wonder if this has ever happened to me before. I don't know if it has or not.
You.
There's like I think some crazy number of possibilities. So this could easily have never happened to her before.
So yeah, how do you react? Proceed?
I'm gonna cast it, and because I checked if there was anybody around me before I casted it. I'm just like, I'm like, ah, as it goes, yeah, copy me.
So yeah, she goes, the image, and it's a case of chain reaction of them yelling, startling her, which startles them, which startles her.
I'm gonna move, see them move with me.
Yeah.
Hi, can I help you?
Can I help you?
I'm gonna walk away.
They follow you. You have background dancers. Do you want to start a K-pop band? Now is your chance.
I'm just gonna awkwardly like keep looking back at them and like, yeah.
So after all this yelling and this that was a weird thing I just did there.
Mm-hmm.
You hear some moving, kind of in the sandy shore of the lake nearby you. It appears all of your yelling has seemed to rouse something.
Oh man, I'm not very good at fighting, guys. It's not my thing. Without magic, at least. I'm not supposed to use magic though, so I'm gonna try not to use magic if I'm fighting something. However, I did cast mage armor, so that's nice. Now you
Yes.
can go on the table, Amanda.
So you look around, and you see what appears to be a stick kind of sticking out of the mug. Kind of like just kind of wiggling around a bit. Swang. And then it kind of comes up. You realize that stick was actually an antenna of a giant centipede. And this very large...
Ah!
It's a centipede about the size of a dachshund.
How
It's
am I
like...
gonna fighting? Oh man, I don't want that.
It's kind of like looking over at you and you're yelling and you've disrupted it and it starts moving towards you.
I want to run away.
Run away?
Running away.
You just...
Bolt it. I'm bolting.
How fast is a centipede?
I'm pretty sure they're faster than me, but I'm gonna use a dash. I'm gonna go 60 feet.
You start dashing and it keeps running after you.
There's 4 of us though, so that's a plus.
There are 4 of you. It's gonna reel back and it's this like blob of this green, acidy, putrid liquid at you. So I need to...
No.
So it's going to go over, sailing over the heads of all of you and disappear. You all disappear into the woods as it burrows back down angrily at them. Not only did you wake it up, but you woke it up and then ran away like a ding-dong ditch.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that.
It went back into the dirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
It burrowed back into like the shorey, sandy area next to the water.
Good.
If Alexander was here, he could be telling me all the things I'm doing wrong about centipedes.
I forgot to write down my teddy bear in my inventory, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that quick.
Does your teddy bear have a name?
Yes, we'll call it. Sesbin the Free.
Sesbin the Free. Interesting.
Sesbin the Free. Because he gave it to me when I was very little, and I had just escaped Sesbin, but it was my home, so I had mixed feelings. Like, my home just got destroyed. I wanted to remember it forever, so I named my teddy bear Sesbin, and I gave it the last name The Free because Grim.
So were you from Sesbin, or were you just in Sesbin at the time?
No, I grew up in Sesbin.
Interesting.
Sesbin was her home.
Grew up.
Yeah, for 8 years.
The cat's trying.
Minus 1 month.
So the cat keeps trying to get on the table. But the issue is...
Can't roll the dice.
The issue is there's an expensive microphone, and a camera, and another camera, and a bunch of wires that he likes to chew on, and a $50 adapter for all the USB ports, and it's not a good sign. So we're trying to keep him away from it.
What are you trying to get down?
We found out the other day that he likes dice. I dumped out my bag of dice to make Gimlet, to like roll his stats and all that. And he just went to the pile and started swatting at it and rolling my dice around, and it was adorable. He likes the green ones. He likes to color green a lot.
Yeah, it's like his favorite color.
He's into green things. He also likes the caps of these teas I drink because they're green. If I like set this down on the table to take a drink, he'll be like come swat at it and like play air hockey. It's adorable.
Alright, well yeah. So yeah, it says Sesbin the Free.
Sesbin the Free. Down the lake, and eventually, after walking for a while, about a minute passes, and your friends leave you.
Hang on. I'm gonna stay away from the coast. Just gonna walk a little further away from that.
You do know that creatures tend to dwell around the water. Water is the source of life. Things drink from it, they live in it, including you. You don't live in it, but you drink from it. You bathe. All clean. You're still kind of moist and squishy walking through. Your hair is not dry.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, and after walking for a bit, you finally find the trees are starting to thin out, get thinner and thinner, until finally, you get more into like a fieldy, grasslandy type area, as opposed to this mushroom forest you came from.
Alright, yeah. Is there a road nearby?
There is a road nearby.
I'll go ahead and travel along
Kind of a path. It goes from a path to Jensen. The path that turns into a road once it leaves leaves the woods.
Yeah, which means at this point I'm not going to cast any more magic, if I can help
Nope, not for me. Not these days.
Not this, not that life.
Nope. Okay, cool. So you continue following the path towards Mercer?
Yes.
And you continue walking. It's about a day's worth of walking. I mean, it could be more than a day's worth of walking.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to anything you want to look out for, stop for, anything you want to achieve while walking?
In general, I want to keep an eye out for other people, because I don't know who's friend and who's foe at this point. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for people and any creatures that might be alongside. Because I'm not very good at fighting. I know magic, and I'm good at fighting with magic. However, I'm not very good with my quarterstaff or daggers. So, yeah, fighting's not my strong suit. I'm trying to avoid that. So I'll keep an eye out for creatures. Hopefully, see them before they see me.
So as you're walking, the day is going by, time is passing. I'm losing my voice. You notice in the distance what appears to be a carriage, like a horse-drawn carriage, a buggy, covered wagon, kind of making its way down the road, teetering and tottering. You seem to be gaining on it. Gaining on it. Seems to be going at a very leisurely, slow pace.
It's fine.
Down the road. Hi, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. If you enjoyed this video, there are many more videos like it, and a few of them were made by us. The cat
just jumped in
the cat just climbed 10 feet up in the sky. Anyways, again, it means a lot for watching. We have places to find us. Just this day, recording this, I made a Discord server, so that's interesting.
That exists.
We have Twitters. Follow us on Twitters. You'll get information about our channel, when we're going live, when we're uploading videos, what I had for lunch, what I should have for lunch. You can decide that. We're also putting videos on YouTube if you're watching this on Twitch. We're putting videos on Twitch if you're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah, works both ways.
All the things you ever need to know are down below in the comments. Yeah, thank you so much. Again, it means a lot.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great day.